Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time stopping by, welcome back. If you are one of my He Budgets family, I think we're deciding if it's going to be with a Z or with the money sign at the end, but we shooting He Budgets right now, the We Budgets family. I am He Budgets, and my crew, my fam, are the We Budgets fam. I am here this evening, ecstatic to close this challenge. So not just any old challenge, but the 1,000 subscriber challenge. And to close this challenge means we've hit our 1,000. And at this point, we're actually past 1,000. So I'm very happy with that. I'm excited. When I started YouTube, I don't think I even thought about actually channel growth or anything like that. I just wanted to document my journey, and I've seen it done, and I thought it would be cool if I could do the same. So that's what I started to do. And look at me now. Look at us now, the We Budgets fam. So today, I'm going to close this challenge, chat a little bit, thank my subscribers for all of you that have already subscribed, that have joined the We Budgets fam, that have sent me some great comments, that have just been a part of this journey, which is just starting, brand new journey, and it's already showing so much promise. I'm excited and very, very pleased. Going to close this challenge. I believe we need about just $100 left to close this challenge. When we last stuffed, we were at 902. And if you watch the earlier videos, to fill this sheet, we needed 1,002 subscribers. And if I can check right now, which I know for sure we're over that number, but let's see. We are presently, and remember, it takes me forever. I'm still trying to figure it out. We are at about 119 right now. So awesome. Let's keep growing. Let's keep budgeting. All right. So the money to fill this challenge comes out of the back of our green binder and the back of with our weekly leftover. There is $110 in here from the first 2 weeks. We just need the 100, and we are going to stuff this into our subscriber jar. All set, and I'm gonna go ahead and just fill these in, because why not? So today is Monday, the day after Mother's Day. I had planned to take my mom out yesterday, but they did a big event on Saturday, so she really just wanted to chill yesterday. And it worked out just because there was a lot of people out yesterday, as you could imagine, as you saw if you were out. But we went out today, and we had a good time. We went and had some barbecue. We went to Everett and Jones, had some really good barbecue, a bunch of sides. Had a great time. Just she and I. Now my siblings are a little further out, so they didn't come, but they also we didn't invite them either. No reason specific other than it's a weeknight and they were just further out. But I mentioned that to mention when everything is going great. So this morning I woke up super ecstatic to see that I had reached my 1,000 subscribers and just been having a great day pretty much overall. Came in after work, got situated to go out for dinner, got there early, sat around, waited for my mom. We had a nice dinner, got ready to close the night, and got to my car and had 2 broken windows. Not just the little window in the back, but also the whole larger back window. Not sure why. The latch to the door was in the small window, but for whatever reason, I got 2 broken windows. So yeah, I do try to live my life just without worrying, know that the Lord's will is always being done in my life, and I know that that's the case. It really just puts everything into picture. If I was not budgeting, I wouldn't have this extra money here. We talked and we were trying to decide exactly what we do with the extra money. And unfortunately at this point, and fortunately, I have it saved. Fortunately, I'll be able to I'll have to use some of it to get my window fixed. I do have, of course, my car maintenance folder, but I think in this case, just because it is extra money, we'd likely use some of this. Haven't had to get a window, and we're going to pull this money out and count it since we finished this challenge. I have not had to get a window fixed in years. And I feel like the last time I got a window fixed, it was a front windshield, and it was a couple $100s. So I've always heard tell of that back window, that little window in the back, being more expensive. So I'll take my car in at some point tomorrow, check in on work, see how everything's going, and then just come back or go out and try to get my window fixed. So all in a day. The highs and the lows, but I'm ending this day with my We Budgets fam, and I'm happy about it. I'm happy again to have closed this challenge so quickly, and just for all the support that I've gotten from the budgeting community. Just really pleased. Glad to just share my journey, to share my process. I really enjoy budgeting. Honestly, too, since making these videos, I've been like really wanting to do it regular. And so I'll have to start working on some different content, just so I could, budget more frequently. I want to reuse this. I'm not sure what I'll use this for now. Get some of these fingerprints off of it. But I really like it, and I may start another challenge. Maybe the next 1,000, we'll start filling it up again. That's probably what I'll do, actually. But yeah, this is our 1,000 subscriber challenge. One of the comments said that she was just another dollar in the bucket, and I let her know, this is much more than just another dollar for the subscriber. This a dollar towards me just finalizing my goal, or another step further in my goal, which is to purchase a home for my family. Each dollar is one more step in that direction. I will, of course, have to go into it and get that window fixed. But even still, if the window situation happened and I didn't have the money, if I didn't budget, if I wasn't doing this savings challenge, those are the pieces I try to get people to understand. Like, you budget just because you never know what's going to happen. And it's better to have $3 or $4 saved than nothing, trying to find money when you don't have any and something comes up is far more stressful than, watching how you spend and putting a couple dollars up here and there. So that's just how I feel about it. It's nice to see, and I don't want the ladies to feel any type of way, but I've been seeing a lot of guys stopping by and saying, they've been wanting to budget and they've just, haven't had the motivation. And I'm glad to be able to do that for, anybody, male or female. Just, I've had also females who say that they've been wanting to budget and just haven't had the motivation. And I'm glad to just be able to do that to any extent that I'm able. Budgeting, as I've mentioned before, has been, like a saving grace for me. There was a time where I was just bad with money. I've been fortunate to always work and always have, decent income. There's times where, it was harder, and there was some struggle, but, I've always tried to work and tried to make a way. And I've been in positions where, the money was there and I didn't have to worry about it. But just since budgeting, I've just had a whole turnaround. Another comment talked about how she looked at larger purchases since budgeting, and I thought about it. I think about it all the time. Like I really don't like spending money. There was a time where I wouldn't bat my eyes at purchasing a new car and getting a new note and all those pieces. But it's not how I move anymore. It's not how I live my life. I like nice things and I like us to be comfortable. But I also like to, live as best in just the need, and to, splurge on occasion and not just for too frequently. Money's all straightened up. And again, this is the funds from the savings challenge. Count this out. How are you all doing? Thanks for all the excitement and sharing this occasion with me. The 1,000 subscribers. I've been loving just reading all the messages, and everybody just so happy for this stage in my journey. YouTube has been. I'm hoping now that I'm looking at it, it'll be another outlet just to help further my goals. If I can turn this channel into something that's profitable, it'll be something more that I can stuff. It'll be just another step in the direction of fulfilling my goals in life, which number one is to be able to provide for my family, and the bigger long-term goal of purchasing a home. So that's why I budget. I am, and just a little bit about me, I'm 37 years old. You've heard me talk about my son. My son is 15. He'll be 16 in December. So I've got a little man on my hands. Just living life these days, trying to be the best me I can be so I can be the best influence that I can be. I've got a couple siblings. I am one of four. We lost our older brother a few years back, so I'm the oldest now. I've got two younger siblings underneath me. So I am also big brother these days. Love my family. And again, just try to be the best role model I can be. If I can get them to budget, it would be a big deal. We'd be going a long way. They talk about it and they tell me how they've made their kind of revised budget systems, all pretty much just ways to, I guess they're trying, honestly. But until you really just sit down, and it can be so simple. I started my budget off, if I have them right here. I've got my little budget and stuff behind me. But I started my budget off with these envelopes. And here's one right, medical. Like, I literally started off. I had a box of envelopes at home, and I took them out and I used these to start my budget. Before my binders or any of that, I started off going to Chase, gathering my cash, and coming home and filling these envelopes. And I still have them because I might tear off or use them. Primerica too. Like, these are literally the envelopes I used for my budget, and that's all it takes to start. Some envelopes, and you don't even have to use envelopes. You could honestly tear some paper or fold some paper. What you have to do first and foremost is just have the desire to do it, and then everything just comes together. And it's amazing how once I started budgeting, and I've mentioned before, just how the money started to move differently. And I know it had to do with just the way I spent differently and the way I saw money differently, which then in turn, made me blessed differently. And it was a big deal. And I wish I could spread. I love the fact that I now have over 1,000 people that can see my journey, that could, that can get something from it, if not just, to see that somebody else is doing it, to say, hey, that worked for me also when I see he budgets doing it, or to say, hey, I really been thinking about doing it, and now I see he budgets is doing it, so let me try it out. That would be awesome, like, just to see and try it for yourself so you can see that it does work. Try it just to see what it could do for you, how it could financially change your life, one step at a time. And I started off bi-weekly budgeting in a paycheck to paycheck situation, because I did have debt stacked up and I didn't have much money saved, if very, very little, honestly. But after starting the system, allocating for areas so that when things did come up, there was money here. When there were medical things that popped up, I had some money saved for medical. A big piece for me was just some car troubles. So making sure that I just had a little extra money. And again, I didn't always have enough to cover it, but something, even again, $3 or $4, $20, $25 is more than is a lot better than having to come up with the whole bulk. Being able to go into one of these binders, pull something, and just know that it's there. As far as like birthdays, my son's birthday every year, he's gonna have a birthday. I might grab this one. I did just relabel these envelopes. I think they look pretty cool on camera. But just for like again, my son's birthday, it's gonna come every year, and my birthday is gonna come. So why not save a little bit of money for it? We always want to do something, find a vacation, go somewhere. Even we have a lot of just staycations, so don't go far, but able to get a hotel room somewhere, kick it out the pool, and just having a good time. It's nice to just have a little money around. Family, it's always something. Me being the big brother and just kind of like the patriarch of the family. Just my dad passed a couple of years back too, so just really having to step up and be available, and just in having this, I have to think about it. Excuse me. I have to, prepare, because if I don't prepare and I can't get most of the family to prepare, we will be out, and I'd rather be able to put a little bit of something up than to not have it. Christmas is going to come every year. And although I've changed a lot since budgeting, and I try not to I used to go a little bit crazy just in spending. And that had a lot to do with my credit card debt. And it was a real reality check after Christmas, because I would work all year long trying to get my credit cards down. I would, save or just really make good payments. And then Christmas will roll back around and I would run them right back up. So in the last couple of years, just the realization of trying to save, trying to budget, being more focused on my orange binder, my home, my goal, my vision of owning my own home. I just changed how I deal with Christmas. I do still save $1,000, and there's $1,000 in here ready for Christmas. It's a prop bill in here now, but the money's in the bank, getting a little interest. But that's it. Like, this $1,000 is what I plan to spend on Christmas, and usually it's going to be less, because also have come to the realization that we really don't need much. We don't really need anything, honestly. Year round, we get all the clothes and shoes that we need. So just spending money differently. Try not to waste so much. Gifts, just giving in gifts. I try to have something available too. Savings in this. I just got this binder just to point out the fact that it helps to save from some of this stuff. I think another binder, this savings binder, stuff like health, of course, emergency fund. I was looking for the one that has like just the car maintenance in there. This one, car registration. You will have car registration if you have a car. You will pay car registration every year, so it makes sense to put a couple dollars up. Again, even if it's just $5 or $10 that you have in this envelope. Once your car registration comes around, it's just that less of a burden that you have to make that bill. You have to pay for it. Life insurance, annual payments, car insurance. These are stuff that you have to pay for. For me, I've got a few credit cards that have annual payments on there. They're gonna come around, and I feel like the annual payments absolutely just kind of pop up from nowhere, and you don't think about it till you're getting either a notification that it's about to happen, or you see that deduction at your account, and it's like, wow, that was $45 or $39 that I hadn't counted for. So now I'm counting for it, and trying to just be ready for it. Really just felt like talking a little bit. Like I said, I got a little bit frustrated with the car window situation. I'm sure it's understandable, but I try not to live in that. I try not to get stuck in it. I had a great day, woke up in a great mood. The devil is definitely a lie. It's not going to take my peace today. I'm glad to be able to sit. It's been 19 minutes. Yeah, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be at right now, and I'm glad to be able to be in this moment, just doing it. We will count this money. I will figure out what the cost of the windows are tomorrow, and then the leftovers, we'll figure out what we're going to do with it. We're at 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400. Glad that didn't end up with an extra 5, or extra 50. That's 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 985, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 102. 102 was the goal for $1,002 total. Was the goal for this challenge. We were shooting for the 1,000, but we had the extra because this sheet had an extra spot for one bell to keep it even. So closing our 1,000 subscriber challenge. Thank you. Thank you for just, vibing with me, for trusting this journey, and for coming along with me. I look forward to more talks. I look forward to getting better at this YouTube situation so I can make better videos for you to watch. I look forward to making better content and just, being here to answer questions. I really like the communication that we have too, the back and forth. Talk to me, I talk to you. You talk, I talk back. Thank you. Thanks for brightening my mood. Like, y'all ain't even said nothing back to me yet, and I feel better. Again, this is exactly where I wanted to be at today. I didn't want to be out dealing with that window, so I left it. I put a couple bags and some tape, and it'll be there in the morning. All right, I'm going to close up. I want to do a giveaway, and I want to start it tonight on this video. I didn't plan it out very well, so let me see what I can find on here and see what kind of emoji I can find. And got all my business in my phone. Let's see. Just put it real simple. Just a blue heart. Now, blue heart to the We Budget family. One blue heart if you've gotten this far in this video and you are interested in the giveaway. And I haven't worked out the details, so but trust me, I'll make it worth it at the end of the day. I'm gonna give 1 week, and today is Monday, so by next Monday, I will be well versed enough to go through the comments, find those blue hearts, and set up this giveaway. And I will notify Monday what we decide to give away. Now, I'm making some plans for the channel, and I hope to just kind of see what it turns into. I appreciate you all stopping by. To all my subscribers, to all the We Budgets fam, I just appreciate your support. I appreciate your allowance of me into this space, and for being so welcoming to anybody new watching this video for the first time. I am He Budgets, and this budgeting system has changed my life. Keep watching, and I'll tell you how. Have a wonderful evening. Appreciate you all. Peace.